She's worried about being heard on this stupid channel. Go figure, right? Hello, kind of a last minute thing. I just kind of wanted to give everybody kind of an update. I don't leave people hanging and stuff like that. That's not my style. We'll give everybody a chance to pop in here. Let me just do this. And you know the routine. Because sometimes this OBS works and sometimes it does not. Okay, there we go. So if we downsize that just so we can watch the chat in case anybody says anything. Hopefully you can hear and see me, which would be a slight miracle. What, did you find the books? Why do I have to shush? It's my show. Because you're not there. She's looking for books for my granddaughter because it's her birthday this weekend. So, you know, it's not just a one-day thing. It's like an entire 48-hour celebration of all things. Bill, how are you? I'm just arguing with the Queen.
That's the key words. I'm arguing with the Queen, not the Queen is arguing with me.
Well, of course you're not going to argue with me because I'm always right. Well, if you went and got a glass of water, you wouldn't be climbing around getting like Spider Girl.
No, I'm just choking on those words.
You're choking on the words. I'm watching you. I'm watching you on a chair.
Why are you watching?
I'm just seeing what you're doing.
I'm getting books.
I know you're getting books. Downriver Rick, what's up? No miracle. Pick and sound are good. Well, there you go. You know, sometimes we do get lucky around here. So, the last week or so, I was really planning on doing a lot of things. Unfortunately, life gets in the way, and I'll explain that shortly. I'm watching the Queen, making sure she doesn't fall off the chair. What?
I'm fine.
You're fine. You sound fine.
It's hot out.
It's hot. Of course it's hot out here. It's Florida.
No, because you didn't turn on the air conditioner.
You refuse to move to another climate.
That's correct.
I have to suffer. I'm not a Florida guy, folks. I'm not a Florida guy. Okay? And yet, for love, or whatever you want to call it, okay, I came down here because she said she wanted to come down to Florida. So, what is it, 20-something years later?
18.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever. I was pretty much right. Okay, let me turn up the air conditioning. You have to have air conditioning. That's why in the background all the time during the summer, you're going to hear an air conditioner. Why? I live in Florida. What do you think it does here? Okay? How do those oranges grow? Okay? How does Mickey Mouse get all that money? Trademark. Mickey Mouse, Disney, whatever. Don't need any problem with them. How do they get it? They give you a hot, humid weather so you can bring your kids down here and they can scream and yell and you'll pay and give them whatever they want. And what happens is that all that money that you generate to Disney helps pay our taxes. So thank you very much. Bring your kids down. Come on down to Florida. We love you. Universal Studios. What else we got here? SeaWorld. Legoland. Busch Gardens.
You name it, we got it.
You name it, we've got it. Island of Adventures, that's Universal though, right? So when I say Universal, it's basically Universal. So we have all those things. So true, Rob. Me and the fam looking to leave Florida to South Carolina. You hear that?
That's crazy.
Why can't we go to South Carolina?
That's crazy talk.
That's crazy talk? That's crazy. The Queen said that's crazy talk. Why would you want to leave this incredibly wonderful sweatbox? Even though we don't get snow at Christmas, what do you see? This is what I was worried about. You're gonna fall and get hurt.
Falling, it was a box.
It was a box. You are dangerous. Fun Spot. Fun Spot is the worst place. That guy is the most creepiest guy I've ever seen. Those Fun Spot commercials. How bad are those, Tam?
It's huge.
It's huge. And he looks like he's just saying, just bring your money. Just bring your money. bring your money and drop it in this big box before you even come in here. And the place is like totally like ghetto too, and isn't it?
The go-karts are fun.
The go-karts are fun. Anytime somebody goes,
We
hey,
get thrown off all the time.
hey, go to Fun Spot because the go-karts are fun. Or if they tell you, and no matter doesn't where you live in the United States, they say, well, why don't you go to this fair? Well, the go-karts are fun. Don't go. Looking to go to Greenville. Oh, beautiful Greenville. Yeah, Greenville is nice there. You guys wouldn't get half this if I told you. So, anyways, I want to apologize. As I've been. Do you got it?
I have it. Just go about your business.
I'm just making sure you're okay.
I'm fine.
How much of that stuff are you going to give her?
Like about 8 books.
8 out of the 450 books you have there? Why don't you just give it all to her?
Because these are not all hers. These are for Robbie.
I need room.
These are for Christmas.
I need room.
Tough.
Remember Family Automart commercials? Oh yeah, they're horrible. Haha, okay, I had to go bookmark Fun Spot to learn about this later. Yeah, see if you can pull up some of those commercials. You want to talk about terrifying places. It's kind of like if Count Dracula stood outside his castle and say, come on in. The food is fine.
The water is fine.
The water is fine. Come on in for a drink or two. No worries. Still have a problem with the dehydration thing. Yesterday we did Die in the Dungeon. What a great game. Go check out that video if you haven't checked it out yet. Great game. Great game. It was just simple enough for me to do. I'm just watching this disaster.
Oh, snap. I'm fine.
Turn it sideways. There you go, girl.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done.
I'm done. Ta-da.
All right, fold up the folding chair.
Go about your business.
I am going about my business. I'm live.
I know. Business.
Oh, aren't those people supposed to be here?
Top 5. No, I have to see when I may have to meet them.
You're going to have to go meet them.
They live right down the street.
Okay, all right. Miss Wheeling and Dealing. So let me get to the heart of the matter. I'm sorry. You know how things work here. We don't keep the curtain closed. We pull it back, unlike a bunch of fake people. That oh boy, I could tell you some stories. But anyways, unfortunately, as I've been progressing and trying to get myself stronger, I've been going up in weight, especially trying to get this arm back to where I need it. See, I need to change that box. I need to change that box. We got a new cable modem, so I think I need to take a chance and change it out. But as I've been lifting and getting stronger, I've been pushing myself too hard, especially with the bionic arm here. Well, as I was lifting, I didn't have any problem, but I got up to the 150-pound curls, and something didn't feel right. The next morning I woke up, I lost feeling in my arm, okay? And I think I was pushing too hard, trying to get the weight back and all the other things that we've been through. And my arm has been a real problem. I haven't been able to paint for the last 10 days. Big games, it's hard to use this arm to move stuff around. You know, I try to use it and be a little more dramatic with it, but I don't feel anything in it. We had it checked. He's kind of like, hey, back off for a little bit and take it easy. We've been icing it, taking care of it. I've been taking certain vitamins and a couple of medications kind of help with it. The real problem is that these nerves are severely damaged, and every time I try to go forward, I kind of go back a bit. So the painting is going to be on hiatus for another week at least. Some of the things that I had planned out as far as Malifaux Wild West and some of the other things I want to get painted and finish the tutorials on, I've had to put on the back burner. We had to push Shadows of Brimstone to Monday. I was hoping to do more. Matter of fact, I've got something over here. Hold on. Yeah, don't worry. This isn't very professional. I got a game that I really want to show you guys. I'm planning on doing this. I've been really into a couple over there. There we go. Look at the camera. Make it work. There we go. All right. Venom Assault. Really interesting game. So I plan on doing some of that. But what really I want to do is I want to point out smaller companies and things like that and really showcase them. And I'm really excited to get Malifaux going, as well as Wild West and of course Kings of War. I just got to push them off at least a week to 10 days. So, this weekend I was hoping to do a few things, and I just can't. I mean, I'm doing this right now, and if you ever tie a string to your elbow, okay, and pull it real tight, and when all the blood feels like it's here, that's how it feels. So I'm struggling. I'm still going to the gym, still working with it. I just brought the weight down a bit. It's just it's going to take time, and that's the hardest thing, is time. Trying to get back to where I was, health wise and everything. I still have this fuzzy brain thing that goes on from time to time. Yesterday, when we were doing this Diet Dungeon, I had a real tough day where every bone in my body ached. I mean, hurt. It hurt to walk. It hurt to do anything. And then today, I'm fine. Just weird stuff that goes on. But, part of the main thing is from the operation, just trying to get back to where I need to be. And it hasn't been easy. My wife told me not to wear hats anymore. She says, I'm tired of you wearing hats. What's this? Xbox Live sent me a message. Oh, that's weird. So I wanted to talk about a few things. And unfortunately, taking this step backwards a bit really kind of takes the air out of the momentum that we had. I mean, we really have been since I've been getting it better a little bit each and every day, being able to bring you guys things, good quality videos. I try to put up smart stuff, and show you different things. We've been we said we were going to go Shadows of Brimstone. We're going Shadows of Brimstone. We said that we were going to do different things. We tried to bring you different things that you haven't seen. Venom Assault, I don't know if you've seen it. Okay. Some stuff I'm trying to, I kind of argued with myself a little bit because I wanted to showcase some older stuff. But the problem with that is if you see it, good luck with the rehab and going hatless. Well, she yells at me because I wear a hat too much, so I promised her I wouldn't wear a hat today. I always wear a hat. I've wore a hat since I was a kid. So why am I going to stop? Right? Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I ain't got much lettuce up top. Who cares? I mean, what does that mean? That don't mean nothing to me. Okay? Don't mean nothing to me. But, it's not like I'm trying to hide that fact. I'm an old man. 60 years old. And plus. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay? At this age. I've had my days. God help you if she ever comes in here with all those photos. But I wanted to show you some older stuff too, but I'm kind of hesitant on that. Like Starfist. The Terran Space Fleet Face a Killer Asteroid game. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? I mean, killer asteroid, right? Right. And then I had Swords and Sorcery from SBI. Ouch. Which was pretty different. I was thinking popping and doing it. I think sometimes I tend to, as I start digging things out, some of the too much old stuff is too old. Yeah, I want to try to show you stuff that you guys can acquire. Get well, give yourselves 100%. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's just right now I'm resting from painting, and boy, have I painted a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna take a little break for a little bit more time, and I want to get the Malifaux stuff done, and I want to get the Wild West stuff done. Matter of fact, oh geez, I didn't bring it out here. We got another thing from War Cradle Studios on. I got to get the dystopian war stuff together. Also, boy, there's just I have so much to catch up on that it's kind of hard to place things in the right perspective. We got a ton of Lord of the Rings stuff that I wanted to show you. We did the Street Fighter thing. I've been enhancing stuff. Also, I have those rules that I figured out for. Well, I mean, can she control those dogs? Can anybody control those dogs? I mean, for the love of Mike. Shiver Me Timbers. I hear her wailing out there. What's the matter? I'm not going to worry about it. So, Shiver Me Timbers, I've come up and I've developed a way to do solo rules. And it's actually, I think it's pretty good. It's pretty tight. I kind of want to refine it a little bit more. I was going to do it this week. I just want to give it a little bit more go. I haven't found any holes in it, but I'm sure there are. It's just I haven't found the situation. Vintage sounds a lot better than old. I'm not worried about being old. We all become old. At some point, our carbon imprint ends. Nothing wrong with it. Another thing, I've got to reach out to Miss Candace. We've been talking on another platform, and I plan on getting her in here. And well, not so much in here as much as just getting her on here. What an interesting person. You guys will absolutely love her and get to know her. Oh, also I got the new expansion for One Deck Dungeon. And I've got some really neat things that I ordered from Miniature Market that I have coming in early next week. They're just things that are outside of the channel. You had a lot going on, but any new developments on your game design project? Herman's been very, very busy. I'm glad you asked that question because I'm going to fill you in on it. Herman's been very, very busy. I've been getting better. We've got 2 projects actually that we're looking at. One of them is something really outrageous, and then there's something absolutely outrageous. But it falls into, one is a dungeon crawl, and one is more of a sci-fi game that we are working on. While my head has been fuzzy, I have not worked on it at all. And he's been busy with a couple of projects that he's finishing up. But I actually have some stuff that he has sent me that is pretty impressive. So, something, this is kind of my idea, but when you look at the nuts and bolts and the foundation of it, it's a Herman Luttman game, and you can't go wrong there. So it's something that we are working on. We're very excited about. I'm hoping they have old folks exoskeletons by the time the rest of me breaks down. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? But I'd offer a hand, but we live on different ends of the country. Well, I appreciate it. Well, that's the other thing here, a lot of people can, 3 or 4 times a week, put out some really good, learn games and stuff like that. They've got people. Oh, we fell off for a minute. Oh, we fell off for a second. Sorry about that. We had a little problem there. Are we back live? We had a little where you had the wheel going. Sorry about that. We had a little internet problem there. You're back now. Okay. Good. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just one of those things when you stream live, you never know what you're going to get. And we got a couple thunderstorms coming in, so bear with me. See, that's the thing. Every day, right around this time, when I want to stream, I have a problem with thunderstorms. So, like I was saying, is one of the things that makes a lot of things tough is that it's just me. So I've got to come up with the ideas, okay? I've got to film things. I've got to read the rules, okay? Then I've got to make sure I understand the game somewhat, okay? Then on top of it, well, to be honest with you, Dale can attest to this. It's not easy. And not only that, but we stream. I mean, the amount of content that I put out a week is ridiculous, okay, when you really think about it. What did we put out this week? We put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos from since Monday. And then we got another one tomorrow. That'll be 8. And I considered, and here I am apologizing because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything over the weekend because my granddaughter's birthday. And then I moved something out. So 9 videos. 9 videos in 1 week. Think about that. And then you reset and you do it again on Monday. A lot of the stuff, and, a lot of the snotty idiots, okay? And some of them didn't mean it badly, but there were a lot that, because I said instead of final, not fantasy flight, I said Final Fantasy. Okay? I don't, when I shoot a video and I talk about a subject, the subject comes here. I don't write anything down unless we're talking about a list or something, when I rank something. And I get in front of the camera, I turn it on, and I go from minute 1 to whether it's minute 15 or 13. Like when I do those miniature market things, that's not all predetermined. I take a look at the list of everything that they do or that they're selling that week, okay? And I come here and I go, hey, this is what miniature market is selling on XYZ day, okay? And I don't cut it. I don't edit it. I don't make it look pretty because I think it's fake if you do that. You're not getting my real reaction when I go, something, I really want this game. Dale, let's see what Dale said. With the amount of gameplays you do, getting rules over 90% correct is doing well. It's tough with the amount of different games done. You're doing awesome. Well, thank you, Dale. And Dale does a fantastic job. He's one of the guys that, if Fantasy Flight was smart, they would send this guy everything. Okay? Because if anybody's done more for Marvel Champions, Lord of the Rings, and all those type of card games that really, really resonate with us, the reason that we enjoy them so much is the way Dale presents them to them. And I'm going to say another thing about Dale. Dale is one of those guys that will always be welcome here. I'd like to meet him personally one day because one of the things I really want to say, and if you're not subscribed to his channel, shame on you. Get over there and see what's going on because there's been plenty of games that he's caused me to buy as much as I hope that I've inspired him with certain things. Your job is to make a birthday video for your family. Okay, Dennis, that threw me off. But getting back to Dale, he never comes on here plugging his channel. Okay, how many people have come on here? And a lot of you in here now have been hanging around this channel for a while, where people come in, oh, hey, you're playing that? Well, you should go over to my channel and check out my playthrough. Never came in, just wanted to observe things. And if Dale wanted to plug something, I wouldn't care, because that's not what Dale. You can tell when people come in and they are phony as all bullcrap, okay? And they come in and, oh, I really admire everything you do. You don't give two craps of what I've done. Why would anybody admire what I've done here? Okay? This channel is a train wreck. And it has been for the 5 years of its existence. Okay? How we have close to 17,000 people following us is insane. Okay? And I keep on waiting for everybody to get up and leave. But the truth of the matter is we give it to you like it is. I make mistakes. I don't try to correct things. I hear something, I hear rumors, I bring them here and I go, I heard this. And boy, that's really not good or something like that. And there have been times I've had to put my shoe in my mouth. Do I apologize for it? No. Why should I? I said it. I said it. Am I right all the time? No. Do I try to fix things and go, oh, well, I blame it on something else I heard from someplace else? No. I go by what I hear. And I've been burned and learned some lessons. And I'll be honest with you. The thing that defines this channel is that it's real. It's one take Johnny. That's the way I do it. One shot Johnny, as we call it. And if you ever see me at a convention, okay, you ask some of the designers, when I go up, I go, listen, I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm one shot in this. Okay? I get my spiel out. He explains the game. I do my outro. I shake his hand and I leave because he's in the middle of a convention. I don't sit there and try to pick his brain for everything. Show me what you want to sell. Show me, because this interests me. I'm looking at this on your table. You've got my interest. All right, sell me the game. And that's why our Gen Con videos have always been so popular when we go to a convention. Because we don't sit there and go, hi, we're here, and try to make it about me. No, it's about the game. It's about bringing you something. You guys can't. A lot of people can't go to these conventions. Keep an eye on the things, the chat. Maybe I should move that over here. Oh, there. So it looks like I'm looking at the camera when I'm talking. And I look over. I'd love to meet you too. And a trip to Florida might be something I talk to the wife into. Well, there you go. We will definitely catch up. I guarantee our paths will cross. The thing I'm trying to say is, listen, if you are a YouTube person, your most important job is to put butts in seats. Okay? You want people watching you. You don't want to be talking to a bunch of people that aren't going to pay attention. Okay? Why have a live video if there's nobody there? Okay? 1 or 2 people. I think my cutoff is 10, 15. I'm happy with it because I know it's my community and what I have to say resonates with them. It's when you get a lot. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber too. Okay? I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. Okay? Heck yeah, Florida meetup. Successful geek. No, it would be me and Dale that were meeting. We're not having a big party. It's like the end of A Wonderful Life. You hear that? Ding-a-ling-ling-ling. Yeah, I hear it, Zuzu. Teacher says, every time a bell rings, there's a new YouTuber. It's true. It's true. And everybody thinks they can do this. Okay? And if you ever get a chance, go check out my boy Undead Viking. Who made a video and he says, why the life of a YouTuber, why is it so short? Why do people get burnt out? Okay? Because everybody thinks that the minute they make the video that they're going to be doing something different than everybody else. There's a very small number that are very, very successful at this. Okay? Very, very small number. And I'm not in that number. And Dale will admit the same thing. We have very small audiences, okay? And we are happy playing to those audiences. But a lot of people go in this and think that they're going to reinvent the wheel. It doesn't work that way. You're not bringing anything different than anybody else can. Okay? it really comes down to the game. If you think that you're going to be a superstar, and there are very few people that can pull that off, okay? They've had a lot of work in it. They are very good with their camera work, the professionalism that they bring, and people gravitate to that. But some of those people are also the ones that are out there, hey, I can't do this unless you pay my patron or this, that, and the other. Listen, there's nothing wrong with patron, okay? If you can find a way to get reimbursed for all the time and hard work that you put in, and I always saw this as, I do this because I want to do it, okay? I'm not going to make $1 million or stop working my day job, okay? Or my other job for this, okay? You don't get a lot from YouTube, okay? Unless you are getting a million videos. Dale's videos got me to back post-Human Saga. There you go. Why? We'll talk about that in a minute. We're still talking about the business at hand. It's a cutthroat business. Everybody wants to outshine. I just had something recently where the designer, okay, and I'm going to try not to. I'm going to be very careful about how I say this, because I don't want to expose anybody or anything like that. Designer had sent me a game and said, hey, can you do me a favor? Okay, we want to show off certain parts of this game and so forth and so on. Don't show it until we give you the go ahead. Okay. Sent it. He also sent these other kits to other places. Okay. So week or two goes by, and then I go on, because I was trying to learn some rules for another game that this company had ran. And I look, and all these videos for the game that's going up on Kickstarter are out there, and I'm going, oh, for crying out loud. Well, they had gotten the game, and they didn't care. They didn't listen to the guy. They just went and did whatever they wanted to do. Why? Because it's a race to try to get the most views, to be the first. Heck, I'll even go one further. Okay, very successful, one of the most successful channels ever. Okay, I was around the person, and he got mad because somebody outscooped him first. Okay, doesn't have to worry about a thing. Everybody would want to see his video, but he threw a little hissy fit, threw himself on the ground, and screamed and yelled because this one guy got it, and then he threatened the developer, the companies. Okay, and this happens a lot. I'll never put any of your products on my channel. Okay, I'm to get it first, and they all believe that they're the greatest and the best thing in the world. This is the reality that you deal with on a daily basis. This is what happens behind the scenes, and there's a lot of that going. That's why I pulled myself away from all that stuff, and I said, you know something, I don't want to be cold to the new. All right, I don't mind helping somebody out. Okay, I don't mind. I will help anybody. Okay, I want them to succeed in this business. Okay, I want people to be successful. I want people to take care of their families. I want people to make money. Okay, I'd help anybody, and I would help a lot more channels. Okay, the McGuire review is another guy, very much like Dale. He's a nice kid. He's commented, never mentioned a word about his channel. He's got a great channel. He's a great kid. He's a great kid. I would love to work with him and Dale. I mean, I've got a bigger vehicle here. Okay, not much. But if it helps them, I would help them. There are other people I wouldn't help. Okay, people who have been sneaky in their little Facebook groups. Okay, but they're starting to see some success. Why? Because they've screwed over more people than you can ever imagine. And that's what it's all about. is screwing people over and doing the wrong thing. Now, are there good people out there? Yes, of course there are. Of course there are. But the only thing that gets that, you know, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? That's what gets talked about. Thank God I stay off Twitter pretty much. The only thing I do on Twitter is a couple things. Number one, if I play something, like I played this game right here, I'm going to try to pick it up with one arm. This game here, I took a picture of the cover and I put it up on Twitter. Why? Why? I had a lot of fun. And if it helps that guy sell more games, listen, I ain't going to move the needle on anything. But if it helps people sell more games, hey, I'm in. I'm going to read your stuff. Just give me a second here. Because I'm on a tear here. You know, it's you know, when I go on that thing, and the other thing is, anytime I paint something, I'll put that up on Twitter, and I put it up on Instagram. I like Instagram a little bit better, to be honest with you. But there are people that I absolutely love in this business that are good people, and if they want to be successful or think that they're going to excel in this, that's fine. I want them to pass by me. Okay? Blackjack Legacy, another guy. I really like him. All right? Big. He's over in England, does a great job. He's doing this for a living now. I hope he surpasses me by thousands, okay? So he can take care of his family. All right? That's really important to me because I like the guy. I interviewed the guy on Board Game Geek. Go check that out. And I want to do some more some interviews too. I really had a good time with Herm, and I forgot how much I liked doing that. And I'm pretty good at it, to be honest with you. Timmy D says, my son-in-law only posts a video about once every 3 months stuff, but he does it for fun. Fantastic editor, though. Well, there you go. I'm not. I'm middle of the road everything. Oh, here we go. Crying out loud, why is this thing acting up? Okay, we had a little buffer in there. I don't know what's going on. I've got to change out that modem. That modem's just about had it. Successful geek. Yeah, that happens instead of trying to actually grow the hobby space. The biggest channels in the board game space have a fraction of small channels in the video game space. Yeah. Video games are so much bigger. It says I have an excellent connection, but I think there's something screwy with YouTube a little bit. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I'm going to try to not have this drag out as much. Dying the Dungeon is really fun. My wife loves it. See, there it goes. YouTube not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience some buffering. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So just bear with me. It's because the storm's coming. So we're going to do the best we can and try to do that. Let's see. If I buy Madeira, it is because of you. My credit card hates you. Well, that's not my dream of doing this, is to destroy your credit card. And I'm sorry about the buffering. You know we never have too much problem with this, but I definitely have to change out that modem. And plus we have a storm coming. Florida during the summer. Welcome to my world. But she hates games. We do the same thing. One and done. Oh, see, here's a person just to have fun. You have a great attitude. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, as I said, and as I continue to really hit it home, you know, I hate being negative, but you know, it's a funny thing. You know, like we talked this week about Fantasy Flight Games and Games Workshop. You know how, you know, some of the things that have gone on. We talked about the Descent, Legends in the Dark, or whatever the heck they're calling it. And how I was confused by a lot of things. I put those things out there so we can get feedback. Okay? And it's kind of funny. And believe it or not, it smooths out also when it uploads. So it actually works out pretty good. So if you end up watching this back and wonder what I'm talking about, there you go. You know, but I try to bring up things. I don't try to intentionally bring things up to kind of stir or get views or get clicks or this, that, and the other. I just talk about things. Sometimes people are interested. Sometimes people think it's a bunch of shite. I go, well, this is boring. I'm not going to listen to it. Pretty much like this vlog right now, which is going in about 1 million circles instead of where originally that we were going. That, hey, the arm's bad, but we'll be okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. But, we start talking about people that we care about that are important to the channel. The Dales, the McGuires, Beyond Solitaire. Those people that have been my friends for quite some time. Dan from Game Boy Geek, real good guy. We've spent a lot of time together. We actually roomed together at Gen Con one time. Yeah, it was when we were staying. Oh God, where the heck were we staying? Because Tina came down with me. That's right, Tina came down with me. Boy, Tina and I miss Tina. But again, like I said, I'm by myself, so I try to get as much as I can out. But if I don't, 8 to whatever something videos. Now I have pre-taped videos all the way out to September, and because I'm constantly working on new stuff. Some of them get outdated, and I move them, and then I have I have like 3 videos that you guys would really laugh at when they come up. They're from games that are pretty old, but I keep on pushing them off. There's some expansions and things like that, but it's like from almost a year ago. But I moved them to just fill slots because I try to make a video for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then fill everything in with live gameplay. Or the other thing that I try to do is, I also make another video, usually on Tuesdays, because that's when Miniature Market has their sale, and I take a look at the sale. There have been weeks that I missed. Why? If I don't believe in what we're selling to you, or I go, wow, this isn't going to be a great sale, or there's nothing I would buy in here, I tell you that. And I tell Steven too. I go, Steve, I'm not going to make a video for this week. Why? I don't think there's anything here that my crowd would want to buy. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You keep it simple. Got to keep going with my voice. But I want to get more miniatures on the table. That's why we kind of rearranged all these cameras a bit. We do have, if you take a look up top here, and don't mind the table, it's a mess. It's always a mess though. Above camera, boom. If you take a look, well, let's see where we can venture with this camera here. Yeah, see there I am. All right, so you guys could see how I got to watch myself and everything like that, right? I've got all kinds of projects going on all over the place, all right? Let's see here. Let's go. You only bring up points for discussion, not tearing down others. No. I would like to tear down some people because they really need it, but you want to know something? Why get myself in all kinds of... All right, look at this. All right, take a look at this. All right, hold on. Does this? What am I doing? Oh. All right, take a look at some of those games up there. Cowboys, 2nd edition, great game. Crypt Hunters, I don't even think... Did I open that? Yeah, I did. SPQ, not open. Escaping World War II. I got to do that for Martin. That's how behind I am. Necromunda. Underhive, we got that. Then we got some terrain up there. We got Death Valley, which was really good. All right. Oh, come on. Come on. What's going on here? Is that as high as it'll go? Okay. All right, we'll have to back out. Let's take a look here. Game stack's so high, you can't turn the fan on. Oh yeah. That fan should have never went in here. We put that fan and I told her not to. Okay? I told her not to. That is just all the old school tactical stuff. All right? My boys over at Flying Pig Games. And then, we got a bunch of stuff from... Oh, yeah, look at that. That shelf I just kind of cleaned. That's all the Lord of the Rings stuff that I got thanks to Dale. Thanks, Dale. Thanks, bro. All right, let's come over here. This stuff here, I got to get to. Wild Ascent. We did the Street Fighter thing. Village Attacks. A couple card games. Everdale, I absolutely love. My Space Hulk. Blood Bowl. Lord of the Rings. Jace. What else do we got? Those tubs are just filled with D&D figures. We got stuff there. The Blood Bowl stuff there. And we got Blood Bowl stuff all the way up over there. Look at that. Huh? Kings of War. Besieged is a good game. I don't know why people don't love it as much as they do. Descent, which I planned on getting to. I mean, look at that. Look how high this stupid stuff goes. And this is just a thumbnail of what I have. A thumbnail. All right, let's go back here. Dash. Rob, you should sell candy bars with golden tickets, and the one who finds it gets to pick something. Never. You've cost me yesterday with that die game. That's a good game. Oh, by the way, coming back here. And it goes back, and it goes all the way there, and then it goes all the way over there. There's so much stuff. Then underneath, there's like 1,000 games. How did you end up? Siege was on your channel. How did it end up at way back? Siege. Besieged. I enjoy playing Legacy of Dragonholt. Yeah, that on the channel. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We got to do that again. Something, I will do that again very soon. Maybe I'll do that this week. Yeah, that'd be a good one to do because of my armor. I fear your shelves giving out and buying and burying you. You never know. It's a good way to die. Go out with your boots on. How? Why? Who plays all these games? I do, bro. I do. I have a channel. You have to have a selection in order to have a channel. Because if you have a channel, you'll end up playing the same 3 games. Siege of Citadel. Where is it up there? Siege of Citadel. See, now you're making me look. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's on the back shelf there. It's on a back shelf. Yeah, no, that's coming back. I think that's an expansion that you were looking at. It's probably an expansion. So, how and why? Real easy. I have a channel. I do almost a video a day. And to be honest with you, what I do is I pick something out, try to learn it. If I like it, it stays in the collection. If I think it's okay, it stays in the collection. But I always have something different that we can come back to. I have enough games that in a couple of years, I might be able to get through. Fundraiser for games for sale coming up soon. Every time I do it, we really get killed. Meaning that we never raise enough money for charity. So I kind of stopped doing those fundraisers. you know, when somebody would bid like you know, $10 for $150 game, you know, I mean, what do you do? First of all, do you take it personally? No. But, you know, person trying to get a deal. I get it. But also, you know, I always try to say to people, hey, do me a favor. You know, this is for charity. All right? We try to help people's lives. We try to enhance people's lives. And it got to the point where, you know, the people that were bidding on things weren't people that gave too much for that. So we have a different process in how we do it. I employed the help of a very good friend, and what they do is they have been able to sell these. I can paint up a little bit. Well, Leo, thank you. He just sent us a whole box of stuff, and we are able to put it up. She's able to move it pretty well, and she's been doing a great job. And we've been dropping off checks at least twice a month. So, you know, we always ask people, if you have stuff that you don't want and that you want to donate for charity, please help us out. I go through this thing and weed some things out all the time, and we try to do what we can to raise every dollar that we possibly can for our charitable causes. And it's something I believe in. We don't put the pressure on you guys to give us money or anything like that. Do we appreciate your donations? Yeah, sure. It helps pay for the paint. It helps for brushes. Anytime I need new equipment, like you know, thank God Sean gave us another camera. We need to replace this camera over here. I'll go out and I'll spend, you know, whatever, you know, $400 or $500, whatever we need. You know, new converter boxes, laptops, software, things like that. I go out and buy it. Yeah, not a problem. And every time, you know, the Godzilla roars, it helps. It really does. But we don't ask you for a patron to support the channel. We ask you, if you want to donate to the channel, then donate. If you don't want to, who cares? Just watch, hang out. That's what it's about. There's no pressure here. You don't hear me at the end of the thing, oh my God, please click the like, please subscribe. Please take a look at our Patreon, see what we can do and make you a producer. Oh, okay. You want your name up in lights? I'd rather read your name here. Hey, Clint. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Leo. Hey, Leo. Thank you for everything that you do. All right. Be able to thank you here. Now it's there forever instead of seeing your name. Soul Razor dropping a 5 already. Thank you, brah. Thank you. Godzilla. We take care of Godzilla at the end of the show. We always take care of Godzilla at the end of the show. How long have we been on? How long have I been rambling? Well, this has been kind of... Oh, it kind of flips in and out because... Honestly, because the thing had a reel. I am sad your shoulder got hurt. Subbuteo was awesome each week. I'm promising you, probably in September, we'll be back with a new season. We're really gonna do it good this time. I've actually thought some things, and we'll see if the Big G's in a good mood. How long have I been on already? This thing, Dennis. Thank you so much. Again, I'm not begging you guys for money. No, thank you so much. I appreciate it more than I can ever say. You know, you guys have always been there and you help. You guys have been great. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy bringing this. Do we want to grow the channel? Of course. Do we want to make things better here? Of course. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want validation for their work? Okay? And it's not even work. I get to hang out. 55 minutes. See, we always try to keep it to an hour. We always try to keep it to an hour. Right? And I've been doing real good with that. Staying to about an hour and a half. Psht. And wherever the game is, I can cut it off and then say, hey, we can come back another day and do it. Because I want to make it where you can follow it. Aventura, I got to break that out. Descent in the Dark, I wanted to do. I want to do the Journey into Dark. I'm just looking around at all this stuff. There's so many things that we haven't even touched, that we haven't even put on this channel. You know? But I got to get this arm really, really working well again. And once I do that, you know, I think we'll be good. I just got to slow down with the heavy weight, you know? Like when Spitfire 1978. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the great content. Well, thank you for being here. It's like it's just sitting down, you know, with a beer or soda or something with a bunch of guys and just go and gals and just talking about shite, you know? What would you normally be talking around the table? Okay. Hey, we got this game. We really like. Oh, I gotta hone that camera in so we can do this. So we can end on a positive note. You guys are great. Hey, yeah, sure. We want you to hit the like button. Yeah, we want you to subscribe, but we're not gonna beg you. Okay, number one. Number two, I'm gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. All right. I got something in my head. I want to do at least 10,000 videos. I think in another 5 or 6 years I can do that. That's the time. That's the time I got left. Okay. I don't want to be doing this when I'm 75 years old. I don't think I could do it. Who wants to see a guy that his teeth will probably fall out during the doggone thing? It's bad enough I can't hear in this ear to be able to pronounce words that I butcher stuff. You know? Do you want to see that? No. Some young kid will come take over. Maybe my grandson. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Just hand the channel over. Here are the keys to the kingdom. Here you go, kid. It's on you. You know? Yeah. But, boy, we went off on a tangent today. We were all over the place. We were a complete mess. But that's what we do. That's what we do. I'm looking at Dungeoneer here. See, I'm just looking around and I'm trying to think of some of the things that I could do. I want to do the Lord of the Rings, but I want to get so far away from Dale's version of it. So I've been given that time. I've been waiting for a bit because Dale did such a great job with the new set. So I went out and bought the new set and about 1,000. You know what the thing I didn't realize, Dale, and I don't know if you're still here, but the blocks. I got that. You know, I went out and bought a bunch of box sets, but I didn't realize that you have to that the cycles, that you play the thing in cycles. So I got a bunch of stuff, and I started figuring out what I have and what I don't have that fits. Huddy and Tiger's Tabletop World. Tiger resting. He's getting his rest because we will come back with Subbuteo. I promise you that. We will be back. Just got to get this arm better. That was a lot of fun. I looked forward to Sunday mornings like there was no tomorrow. And we would have double headers, and we would have all kinds of different things. And then, you know, we had sound, we had the stadium, the arena. A lot of fun. But when the arm went out, that's where it all just kind of fell, and then I got sick on top of it. So, you know, we're trying to get back and really bring you some really great content, some smart content. We really do. I think it's funny we keep buying games from watching each other. I do. I you know, there's very few people I can take because, and this is the truth, and I'm going to try to wrap this up in 10 minutes here. The truth is, somebody may do a really great video, but if I know them personally and I know what a snake and what idiots they are in real life, I can't get through it, even if it's the only video, and I may want to watch it just so I get an idea of what the rule book's about. But because I like certain people that I always hope that they do certain things, well, Dale will do a lot of things that I like he did Reich Busters. I think I showed you all my painted Reich Busters, and I've been watching that, and I go, I got to do that one day. I was actually going to buy a whole bunch of oh God, what the heck's that game? Oh, it's going to aggravate me now. It just came out. It's based on a video game. Dale, you didn't do it too long ago. You didn't care for it that much. If you can remember what it is, Oh God, it's gonna. It wasn't Assassin's Creed. Oh well. But like I'll check. I'll go over and I'll check his stuff and I'll go, oh, he's doing this. Let me watch this. And he has such a way with things that I go, okay, boy, if I have it, great. If not, then I go out and buy it. And that's where the problem comes. Do you have Fallout, Wasteland, Warfare? Yes, I do. Now, the problem is, Dale, the casual gamer, those who watch you both buy more games. Yeah, there you go. Oh, God. I have Amazon basic shelves with wheels, and I like those. Sturdy and does the job, but the Jasper... Listen, I throw things out. It wasn't Bloodborne. I have Bloodborne. And I like that. Oh my God, it's going to tick me off. Geez, Dale, we talked about it, and I didn't buy the game because of it. Some people really like it, and some people don't. It's in the Bloodborne vein of things, and I can't think of it. But I do a lot of war games and stuff like that, and I would love to do those but those take a lot of time. But I try to just do things that I think will be interesting. What can I tell you? Yeah, so I'm always checking out Solomon Kane. There it is. Is the last game I think that didn't click with me. Yeah, and I watched it and I went, I'm looking at Solomon Kane and I said, well, you know what? It's on eBay. I can go bring that in. People will love it, this, that, and the other. And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm going, no. And then I asked Dale, I go, Dale, what did you think of it? He goes, it's all right. It's just not for me. I go, well, if it isn't for you, it isn't for me. Dark Souls, I love. I love Dark Souls. Matter of fact, we did it not too long ago, and I plan on doing it again at some point. As well as Tainted Grail. This has got to get better because I want to finish the Sundrop stuff. I've got all the monsters, and then I just want to really do this big thing. I did start watching you because we have similar tastes. Yeah, we have very similar tastes. I love card games, and I've got some that I don't even think you know about that I might break out. Then go chase those down, big fella. All right. In that game, you are not even playing Solomon Kane, but Spirits. Yeah, I think it's a Mythic game. I think Mythic games are losing their juju. It's not so much they're losing their juju. It's just some of these Kickstarters, people are getting tired of being driven by miniatures. Okay, I'm a miniature guy, and I go, what good is all the pretty miniatures if you don't have the game behind it? I love Dark Souls solo. It just needs tweaking for multiplayer. I like it solo. I'm a solo guy in a lot of ways. You remember when we started this channel a long time ago, it wasn't that way. There was a bunch of us. And me and the Queen were just laughing about it because we were driving. She goes, remember when I used to have to give recipes and you guys would play in the whatchamacallit? I go, yeah. I would like to see Tainted Grail. I'm on the fence about it. Well, Clint, we'll get it to you sooner than later. I just completed building all my Marvel Protocol figures. Now need to get them painted. Well, they're fun to paint, that's for sure. All right, listen. We got a bunch of people that we got to take care of here. So let me get the big G here. All right, we're going to do the above look of the big G instead of this here. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, wrong way. You see some houses I'm building. All right, there we go. There I am. All right. There's the top of my bald butt head. All right, let's see. All right, G. Come on now. All right. First of all, let's go here. We'll start. All right, so let's start with our man Soul Razor. Soul Razor. Come on. Big G, do it. Come on. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. All right, Dennis. Come on, Dennis. One time. Come on. Oh, he gave it to Dennis, though. Maybe he's not in such a bad mood after all. All right. All right, so he's 1 for 2. Not a bad batting average, but Spitfire. Come on, big fella. One time for him. Come on. Do it. Whoa, whoa. Not a good day for the big G. Not a good day for the big G. A little selfishness there. Jeez. I'll tell you. So, anyways, I think we covered a lot of ground. We talked about a lot of things, guys. Like I said, you know, we're going to do our own thing. We're going to have fun doing it. The arm just needs a little bit of time. I'm going to fill in with a lot of card games and stuff like that. You're going to want to watch this, Dale. I'm going to pull out some card games that I don't think you know too much about. And I don't think you have. But I may make you go chase those. Might get even a little bit for what did I go spend like $400 for because of you? Oh boy, I wish I could remember what it was. Memory's still a little foggy. All right, listen, guys, I love you. I'm sorry for all the interrupting and stuff from you from the whatchamacallit there. We are definitely having some problems with our internet. The storm's coming. Love the Queen when she cooked all that stuff at Halloween. Yeah, that was a good one too. Sorry for the buffering a little bit, but you're gonna cost me more money. That's what we do, bro. That's what we do to each other. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna have to come to some kind of peace agreement. You know, we're gonna have to call for a ceasefire at some point. But I want to open up the door for more people. Try to help more channels that are good channels, that are good people, like Dale, McGuire. I can name about 20, 30 that are really good people. Any way that I can help. I like to see people be successful. I like to see people do well that really have a legitimate passion for this. So please don't take a lot of this as negative stuff, but I mean, let's be honest. It is what it is. The world is what it is. There's nothing else we could do about it. All right. So we're starting to be a little fuzzy here, so I'm gonna get moving here, and I don't want to make this any worse than it already is. Listen, be good to each other, be kind to each other. Hopefully, I can come in over the weekend, play something. If not, we'll see you Monday. We do have a video for tomorrow, so I mean it can't be that bad. I wanted to make sure that we got our vlog in today, and as always, you know, I love you guys. Venom Assault. That's a great card game. You're going to want to check that out, Dale. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. He's going to go check it out. He's going to go look on the internet and check it out. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed with this one. Trying to think if there's anything else I got on my mind. Nope, that's about it. Be good to one another. Care for one another. Be nice to one another. If you do, it's not only going to make a person feel good, but it's going to make you feel good. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world, and you guys are my world. Thank you so much for being so supportive and kind and always being here for me. It means the world to me. I love you all very, very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.